2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And what a stunning setting we have for the third round of the Farmers Insurance Open right here in La Jolla, California and Torrey Parks. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Great to have you back with us. Our leader is 8 under par as we get underway here on 2K Sports. We head down to the first tee now. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Wonderfully played. Well, this is a touch of deja vu, isn't it? Taking this approach on from the same spot. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is testing. A big right to left slope. And a relatively good putt from that distance.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Sitting now at 4 under for the event. Teeing off on the par 4 second now. That's a little untidy. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt for par here. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. If this goes in, it's going to be so satisfying.
Was that a rush of blood? This one for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He's in a share of 15th place here.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Here we are at the third.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Going with the 5-iron here. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green. Downhill shots usually require to take less club. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And after that, he'll drop to 1 under par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Right into the trees. Ouch. He's hit this one out of bounds. That's heading for the fairway. Sitting at -1.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
He's got his 5th shot coming up. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. To par 4, the 5th hole.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side. Absolutely tattooed that one.
Okay, Henny, this one's found the bunker. Is it lying okay?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
I'm not sure he selected the right club here. This one looks to be coming up short. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. How close was that to going down? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And he'll drop down the leaderboard after that effort. The sixth hole is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
That'll work there.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Lovely effort, that. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. And he's down there. You got to read.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
This one started out on a good line. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Not bad. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And a chance to get back to even with the card with this putt. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by. Just a short putt remaining here. The 8th hole is a par 3.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce. Yeah, that was a safe play. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just the slightest bit of break and it's moving right to left.
That came off the blade pretty nicely.
Looking good. Yahtzee.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
And now from the fairway bunker.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today.
Can this stay on the cut stuff?
Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to an overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones. Time for the second shot at the 10th. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Oh, that's good grit there.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
On the tee of the par 3 11th.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
Opting for the 5-wood. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This is all about momentum. It's a par save.
This one's online. There it is. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Time to face a par 4.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
This is a par putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. This hole is a long par 5.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
This one's headed towards the rough. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Steps up to a punt of about 15 feet in distance.
A really good look at birdie.
So close. Okay, let's head to the next. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. The 14th is a par 4.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
This one looks like it's come out a little soft out of that fairway bunker. Probably won't reach the green. Playing this shot from the sand. Gary Player couldn't play bunker shots any better than that. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
And he's down there.
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Club face may have got caught up in the rough here. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
He has this putt to save his par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. This one's a par 3.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, nicely played. And this is a 20-footer. Good one to make.
Come on, don't be shy.
Got a chance here. Yes, what a putt. Currently 1 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
This looks like it's heading right.
And he's safely on the green. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
That's disappointing. Big putt for par coming up. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. The 18th hole is a par 5.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you? That dog will hunt.
Hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Here is his 4th. Eleven feet left to the hole. And a bit of frustration popping in there as the par putt just missed the hole. And now this to cap off his round with a bogey. And finishing this round with a tap-in putt. Okay, Rich, just around to play now. An exciting finish we got coming up.
Luke, tomorrow, final. Can't wait.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.